Hey everyone. So, you might have seen the video, you might not have. You should check it out. It was funny. We were a little too drunk. Not so much me. Shannon, yeah. A couple of my friends have said to me, you never got to finish your story. What happened with the girl? Was she grateful? I did want to finish the story, but not gonna lie, that ended up being about 45 minutes, and to edit that into 10 minutes, it was pretty brutal. And we did talk about a lot of different topics that, I'm sure we'll touch upon later, and we'll be a little more sober, so might actually make more sense. So to finish my story, basically, the girl was grateful, and as I was walking away, she was thanking me, and I said, don't even worry about it, because I know the struggle. And that was kind of what I was trying to say. I didn't even bring it up to brag about it. It was more about, I try to help people whenever I can, and my friends know that. They know they can always come to me, and I'll try to help them if I can. I spent an entire summer homeless, living in my car, and if you talk to my family, they might tell you it was by choice, but I was left with a lot of really tough options, and I didn't want to go home for a lot of reasons. I actually went through a lot that year, not even just being homeless and everything else. That was when I first admitted to myself that I was at least bi, not, where I'm at now. But I wasn't really comfortable in my own skin. I wasn't comfortable in my parents' house, and I had already lived on my own for 6 months before I got evicted. And the point of the story was that I saw the look on her face when I gave her the water and the banana, and it was hope. And that was kind of the point I was trying to get across. Was when I was homeless, living in my car, I had a really close friend with me who, at the time, I considered like my brother, and we had been through a lot, and especially living in the car together, and we don't even really talk that much anymore, which is kind of sad, but I mean, we all go our separate ways, and this was 9 years ago. But I'll never forget the feeling of when we scrounged up $3 to go to Wendy's, because I think our car battery had died in a parking lot where there was a Wendy's, so we just walked over there, and we got a chicken sandwich, fries, and a drink, I'm pretty sure. And what really got me that day was, I guess this older couple had heard us, going back and forth about what we should buy or whatever. And we sat down, and we were just grateful that we had, enough money to get something, because I think the last couple of days before that it was rough. We either got whatever our friends could spare, and not a lot of our friends drove at that point in time. I was 21, so our friends were ranging anywhere from 18 to 22, 23, but they were all over the place, and they weren't all around us, so yeah, so this older couple came over and just placed like a whole tray worth of food and on our table, and they just said, don't even worry about it, we've all been there. And we couldn't even muster up more than just a thank you, because we were just so grateful that that someone would do that. I mean, it's something that we didn't think was a possibility. And I think that the look that we gave them was the look that that girl gave me. It was hope. It was hope that there's people out there that, do care, that, will try to make a difference in your life so that you keep going. And, it might not have made a difference for the whole summer, but it definitely made an impression on me, and I know it made an impression on him, and, I cried a little bit, he teared up. So I did make a Facebook post about this, and I just want to say, even though we're not as close as we once were, I think this is a shout out to him as much as anyone else who's been through something like this. But I think we should be proud of ourselves, because I know, you know, we're still friends on Facebook. I know that you've come a long way, and I know I've come a long way, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that summer because I feel like it taught me so much, and, you know, maybe I'll share more about that because I really don't talk about how hard it was, because it's almost like, it's almost embarrassing, you know, talking about everything that we went through, but I think we should be proud. We should be grateful that we've come this far, that we both have roofs over our heads, that we have jobs, you know, and we're making good money, and yeah, yeah, that was pretty much the point of the story. I just wanted to say that it was nice to see that I could be the reason why there was hope in someone else's eyes, because I've always wanted to, you know, try to make a difference. I'm working on a book. I can't figure out the ending. You know, I don't want it just to be a bunch of stories about my life, even though maybe that will help someone down the line. I don't really know. I mean, I have been through a lot. I have. I think that's what this YouTube series is really going to be about. Me and Shannon are going to have our fun, yes, because it's entertaining. But I think this is going to be more about me and everything I've been through to get where I am, because this is another thing I kind of wanted to bring up. You know how there's those people that are really skinny but they see themselves as like really, really fat and they end up having eating problems? I only bring this up because I've had people very close to me have those issues. I seem to have kind of the opposite, because I was editing this week's video, and like I said, I really don't care what people think. And I think if you're going to start a YouTube series, you kind of have to have thick skin, and I know that I do. I'll make fun of myself before anyone else, but it's weird, and maybe it's because I'm like 100% happy with me, my life, everything. I'm comfortable in my own skin, but that's not what I see. When I saw myself on the footage, it was like, do I really look like that? Because that's not what I see. That's not what I feel. So it was a little surprising, but I think this is going to be interesting because it has motivated me more to at least try to work out. I mean, like I told you, I work 7 days a week. That was my first night off, and I wanted to drink. I wanted to celebrate my birthday, but I think this is going to be an interesting journey, and, you know, if we end up getting followers or we don't, I think this is going to be more about our journey and everything that's happened in the past 9 years, and, you know, maybe eventually I'll do a video about my coming out story, which I really don't think it's that entertaining. It's pretty much, because I've been doing some research on the other YouTubers out there, it's pretty much all the same. I mean, there's nothing that great about it. I mean, I think we all go through our shit. But hey, if I can reach out to somebody or inspire someone, hey, I guess that's what it's all about, right? Alright, well, that was all I wanted to share, so subscribe, comment, you know. People have been giving me comments in person, and it's like, are you guys allergic to YouTube? Are you allergic to commenting on the page? Like, that's what it's all about. But hey, you want to tell me in person? Go for it. You know, I'll try to accommodate everyone. So subscribe, like, comment. We're going to make another video this week, so you'll hear from us soon. Alright, peace out.